Hello everyone, welcome back to Flotsam. We've just moved into the new island, haven't we? I can't really remember. Nice little thing over there. These are two missions, aren't they? This island here and this island up here. And we've got a nice little working village. I like the way our village has been going. So let's hit play and see how things are rolling out without our interference. It's not liking it. There you go. So we've got... Oh. It always gets a little bit of lag on start up this. It does disappear. Yeah, there you go. It's gone now. Oh, a little bit. It does disappear that, so I'm just going to bear with it for a little bit. Well, it disappeared last time at least. And set ourselves a salvage zone over here for wood. And enlarge it. Cover all of that. And get another one over here for plastics. Enlarge. And a fishing one over here. There you go. So that's that. We're making progress already. I don't want to send ships off to do these. I do want new workers, but let's prepare the land for them. Yeah, get some houses in for them and stuff like that. And which one's this? Oh, that's for research points as well. So I do want to do that, but at the moment I just want to collect a little bit of resources. We're a bit low on wood and stuff. And we've got 2 more houses to build. So I've seen, since I last played this, I've seen the roadmap for what they're going to add in the future. And it does seem like a lot of the issues, a lot of things I feel like it could do with, they're planning on adding. So that's really, really helpful. We need more dry wood, as we knew we would. So that's really helpful, the fact they are going to add what we need them to add. Like, I think one of the things is better prioritization for work, so we can tell them to, do this as first priority, and scheduling and stuff like that. A lot of work priority stuff like that. So that'll be very cool. It's probably one of the things the game needs the most. And there is some other stuff in there that sounds really, really interesting. But it was a while ago now, so I can't really remember. That's on me. So I'm pretty happy the way things are. We might need another boat because... Then again, we need more people. Having 3 boats and 3 people isn't very efficient, is it really? So we need someone on land doing other work as well. So, I suppose it is a good idea. We've got food production going in now. Let's mark this for something to do. Let's rescue these 2. And each fish, I think, is worth 0.5 of a food, where if you go to our storage here, the canned is worth nutritional value 1. That's worth... Oh, nibblefish. Dried fish. Nutritional value 0.5. Do you not? Oh, this is what's in all our inventory, and this is what's in that place. So nutritional value 0.5. But we do have loads of nibblefish, so that's not too bad. And he's out on his rescue mission. Let's watch this happen. Ooh. Modern road. I thought it was a little bit old-timey, but it's not. That's a modern... I suppose it's not old-timey. There's plastics and shit. Oh, didn't like that. Didn't like what I was doing there. It is I, your saviour, who can walk through cars. So these 2 are joining us now. Huzzah, new friends. And hungry hippo gets hungry faster. That's a problem. And you eats less. Okay, so they balance out, I should imagine. And they're stocked up on our boat. Yay! So new survivors, new people, which means really we can get probably a second salvage vessel, I imagine. Let's go for that. Let's see what we need for a salvage vessel. It is... Oh, we need rope. We make rope, don't we? So let's add a rope to that list. And then, can we bring it forward? We can. That's not quite what I had in mind, but we can do it. And salvage boat, we need more plastics. We've got enough wood, we need enough plastics. So that will happen in time. Now especially we've got people. And in a short while they'll have housing as well. Now I'll be interested to see how much having 5 people instead of 3 impacts our food and water production. Not production, but consumption. Hopefully it's balanced out by the fact that we've got more people who can dedicate time to those tasks, but you never know. It might have an inverse effect. But we've got plenty of fish there. I think there's fish elsewhere. Fish there. Fish elsewhere. Fish elsewhere. Fishies, are you out there? There you are. So yeah, plenty of fish. And I think they spawn in once they're gone as well, hopefully. If not, we'll move on to the next island. Which is... Oh, we can go there straight away, to be honest. Features freshwater. Don't they all feature freshwater? Oh, maybe there's something interesting about freshwater. Maybe we can collect it instead of desalinating it. Oil and an abandoned town. But we've still got an abandoned town here to do. So there's no point. We'll just wait until we get the abandoned town here. Have a bit of fun here. And then move on to the next one. But, you know, seeing as it's like that, let's do it. Let's scavenge. We've got enough people now. But that doesn't mean sending out a scavenger ship, which maybe we could have been using for collecting plastics that we need. And wood. Shit, we're short on construction materials, actually. I love this whale. He's so toothy. And look at his big eyes. What a sight to behold for that dude. What a sight. I love how charming and cute this game is. I really, really do like it. And I'm hoping the continued support does... It's in early access, so obviously it's gonna grow, but like... I don't know. If it gets too complex, I feel like it might lose something for me. I hope it sort of stays this level of just simplicity. And just, you know... Maybe that will get boring. I don't know. I'm not a games developer for a reason. I trust they know what they're doing. I just love how calm it is and peaceful. It's like a less stressful Rim world, which is exactly my thing. I've said all this shit before. Oh, what's going on in the boat? In the house. That house is rocking. Tell me what he's got. So far, we're just having 5 dry wood. Well, you know what? That's something. We needed wood. You know what? I'm not sure. Let's set that. Just so when people don't have boat access, they have something to go and collect. So far, we've scavenged 10 wood. And he's got to go back. You know, there's still scavenging to be done on this island. I imagine it's that final house now. Where the research points are? Was that 3? We've got 3 research points. Is that what that's saying? Your water reserves are low. This might be a problem. One thing we didn't do is... Where is it? Town inventory. Not the map. Oh, we've got 3 research points. And this is what we can research. I'll look into that in a second. Sorry, I've managed maximum output production. That's it, yeah. So I know we've got 5 people. 3 water each probably isn't enough. Let's pull it up to 25. Just so we're working a little bit longer. I know when our water reserves went low, it was because we had some stocked up there. That's no biggie. We have a little bit. We have plenty of nibblefish, don't we? But not much actual. Yeah, so I'm gonna put another drying rack as well. There you go. We need plastics. More plastics. Oh, it's because our scavengers out getting wood from the island. It's not a big deal. We're not desperate for it. There's other stuff. And to be fair, if the other island does have fresh water, having... Because running this desalinator is really bad for wood production. It's taking all our wood just to get firewood just to desalinate that. So hopefully, if we can claim some fresh water, really fill up our stocks, we don't have to actually use all these people. It's very people intensive and wood intensive, so that would be helpful. Let's have a look at research now. So storage yard and a house. Houses are good. It doesn't. Where they can rest. It doesn't actually tell us anything about it, does it? It needs metal scrap, which we're short on, and we don't have a way of getting. Lots of salvage flotsam and scrap. That's helpful, but nothing we can't live without right now. Some more useful resources like pipes and screws. We don't actually have a way of getting metal, so. Yeah. Drifters can recycle plastic into more useful resources like plastic nets and bottle bricks. That's an interesting one, but again, we need screws, so we need that workshop first, and that needs a source of metal. I think water's going to be our way forward. Is this a solar still? Solar generates a small amount of fresh water. Import salt water, export fresh water. I assume that means it collects it itself, the salt water? I imagine so. Drifters can store, okay, water storage. Stores a small amount of water. Remove salt from seawater to generate fresh water in large amounts. Oh, that's a desalinator. What have we got? A distiller. So it looks like that's the way to go. A passive way of getting water. Even if it's not the fastest, it means we can free up a person at least. Then a fishing hut deep below the town. Exports nibblefish. Okay, so it's only nibblefish. But it means we can get fish without actually using spots, but it needs seaweed, which we don't know how to get. Export grilled fish, simple but tasty. Cooked fish, nutritional value 1, fuel firewood. That'll be helpful, to be honest. Really get more efficiency out of our fish. Ooh, serves cooked fish, mussels, and sushi. Cooked fish, sushi. Import nibblefish and seaweed. That seems fun, but this seems more important to us, but we just don't have the resources to build that. So I think the solar still is the way to go. How's this going? So far, we've got 20 things and 3 research points. Not what we were hoping for, but it's still plenty more to collect out there. And we have dry wood for days now. Not for days, for a very, very small amount of time. Can we construct this yet? No, we can't. We still need more plastics. We're not actually getting plastics, are we? Yeah. Yeah, we need plastics for both our boat dreams and our next drying rack dreams. Oh, and we outfished our little fishing spot. So let's put another fishing spot out here. And to be honest, it's worth collecting. There's no downside to collecting all the fish in the world. So let's go and collect all the fish. I don't think it goes off. I hope it doesn't go off, because if it does, I've made a grave mistake. Oh, what's going on over here? Okay, that's done, yeah. He just wanted us to see that that was done. And is he still collecting wood? Oh, firewood. That's useful. That's going to save us a bit of time. And more research points. We need 10, don't we, for what we want? Yeah, we need 10. And let's just check to make sure we can store our water. How much water storage do we have? 60. And we'd make it a 25 is the max we put on it, so we don't need water storage at all. Not until we get more people, at least. It really is worth sending out this guy to go and scavenge this. He's got a lot of good resources. This is just not the plastics we need. So I'm tempted to stop it just for now so we can focus on this, but also I want to do research, so see how things go. We're no deadly rush. Although food is running low, so maybe another drying rack would be helpful. I'm just going to make this a swim-to spot as well, so you can swim and collect this stuff here. Just, there you go. You can swim and collect this stuff here. Oh shit, I destroyed it. But then the boat will have to collect this stuff, but that's okay, that's not a problem. And seeing as we're good for wood, are we good for wood? No, I'm going to keep that there just in case. We're definitely going through food faster than we're producing it. I don't think it's the fault of our fishing boats. Where's our storage? Town inventory. We've got plenty of fishing boats. It's just how inefficient it is, this dried fish. That's what we're going to have to live with for now. Because I'm not ready to build an actual cooking spot. Not at least until we have a different use for a different way of getting water that isn't so firewood intensive. He's going to have to get more fish, that's good. And where are you going? Are you going over here? It doesn't actually say. I wish it would tell you. But I imagine he's going over there. I imagine that's manual priority number 1. Yeah, it looks like it. Do we have 2 whales swimming around? Oh no, I thought we had a second whale here. Just you. All on your own, lonesome. Hi, mate. I love the whales. Please tell me there's a way we can kill the whales in the future. That was so bad. Like, whale hunting would be a nice feature. Maybe have, like, a 4-person boat has to go out and hunt whales. I'd hate it, but I'd also love it. And there's a chance the boat won't return, you know. Or is that getting a bit too rim-wildy? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's to come. Can we actually see more of the map now? No, we can't. We'll see a little bit here. What's here? Oil. Abandoned town. Fresh water. Ooh. It looks like once we get here, we're going to have to start putting an engine on our boat and to get other places. Villagers there. Animals there. Lonely seagulls need friends too. Oh, oh, I want the seagulls. Freshwater first. Finish off this island, then go to the freshwater area to get oil. But we're definitely, if you don't think we're going to get those seagulls, you've got another thing fucking coming. How you doing, mate? You're going up to the last little building now. Although this one's a biggie. Oh, canned food, yes. That's very helpful. That is very helpful. Even with 5 guys, I think adding 2 extra people just increased our food and water consumption to a point that they just balance each other out, really. There's more work needed to do to get the water and food for them. So they're not actually, we don't feel like we're doing anything any faster. Well, maybe we are. Maybe we're freeing up this guy a little bit more to do more salvaging and whatnot. Oh, I've got loads of food there. That's good. That's good to know. Just when we need it, because we're going downhill here. And let's see what it says about research. A lot more advanced constructions by researching them. You can find more constructions in the research through the research panel. To research new constructions, you need to research points. These can find landmarks that have a scavenge option. Oh, okay, so we don't get research points from as a resource. We have to actually go and scavenge them. That's cool. It means our choices have a little bit more weight. But there's still scavenging to be done here. So maybe we can get a 10 out of this before it's finished, depleted. We'll see. There's nothing needed in his downstream anymore, so that's good. He's freeing up someone to do other stuff. Super cool. And how's our storage space doing? We've got plenty of storage space. Plenty of storage space for everything. And she's gone out to get plastics, 5 plastics. That's something. Yeah, we've got loads of nibble fish. We do need another drying rack would be helpful. So once she's deposited that, do we have enough to build a drying rack? No, we will not. Excellent. That's what you like to hear, isn't it? Okay, so she's at the island now. So hopefully when this is the final little bit of scavenge here. And we can get the 10th research point we need. Still on 8? Yeah, we're still on 8. More canned food. It's something. It's something. I'm hoping we've cleared this island now, and so in this episode we can finish this little island and move on to the next one. I'm not sure that's a great idea, leaving all this stuff behind, but it feels like once we've got both of them, we've got everything we need unique from this place, so we can move on. But we'll see. We'll see. There you go. We've done that. Only 10. Only 8, sorry. So interesting. Very interesting. So we don't have enough to research what we need. Although we are getting a bit more plastics now because we're going to have the scavenge ship back. So let's wait here a little bit, build what we plan to build, and then move on to the next place. That's the plan. That's the play. And I think I'm going to do that in this episode. We'll do this in this episode, and we'll finish this episode when we're ready to move. So, another drying rack, which is something we wanted. There, and dock there for salvage vessel. And we're going to need more plastics, but that's fine. We're going to go and get plastics. Let's stop. Remove that marker for now. Focus on the plastics. That's our third little fishing mooring point. So once we look, and there's the drying rack. Let's dried fish. So now we're doubling the production of fish, also doubling our consumption of raw fish. But never mind. We've still got plenty out here to go and collect. 25 more to go and collect. And hopefully we can send this ship out to go and collect more plastics. And finally build the third ship we need. And then we can move on to the next island. So I've been on fast forward for a little bit. And it looks like the second drying rack we've got here has really helped up our food production to what we need it to be. So that's good. And this is holding steady. So that's good. Once we've got the solar still as well, that should hopefully up a little bit of passive production. Although it does say it on this research screen, it says imports saltwater, whereas this just says exports freshwater. So is there like a saltwater collection building that we'll be missing for that? I don't think there is, because, you know, infinite saltwater, but the way it says import saltwater is a little bit confusing. So we'll see what that really means once we've got it. Let's not worry about it too much just yet. And the second salvage boat is almost up. And then we can go on to the next island. And there we go. It's all done. We're ready to go. So I'm going to leave it in the next episode. I'm going to leave it as a bit of a mystery about what that looks like. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, if you want to buy this game, if you like the look of it, there's a link down in the description where you can buy it. I really recommend it. It's a great early access game at the moment, and it looks like it's only going to improve. So thank you guys so much for watching. Bye bye.